name is DJCS. Welcome back to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over what I would like to see, what I expect from tomorrow's update. I'm going to be doing this kind of on the fly. Hopefully I don't have to edit anything. I'm actually shooting this during my lunch break because I wanted to get this out before the update comes out in about 24 hours, literally from the time I'm shooting this. And I don't have much time to do things today, so I'm shooting this on my lunch break, like I said. Excuse me. Just because I want to kind of talk about what I would like to see and what I expect from this DLC tomorrow. So, the DLC isn't not going to be huge. But actually, before I get into that, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I almost forgot to say that. The DLC is not going to be huge. I'm guessing anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 gigabytes. Now that is based on the fact that the Casino Heists DLC was 3.5 gigabytes. So we already know that we're going to get some new contact missions, but some new missions to do from the yacht that are basically going to be like client jobs to do from the yacht instead of like Terabyte. We know we're going to get some new vehicles, including new open wheel race vehicles. Possibly some other new. We already know we're going to get new supercars. We saw when they originally first announced this, but we don't know much else other than that. That yellow vehicle that they put in the newswire last week, was actually a car that's already been in the game. It was the Gauntlet, but that is very. It looked like a Benny's variant of the Gauntlet, so that's most likely one of the Benny's vehicles we are going to get. So, like I said, there's not going to be a lot of new content necessarily in this game that we know of, and I'm going to discuss more of that in a bit. I'm not expecting a huge, I'm not even expecting a trailer for this, in all honesty, because they don't even have a name. They're calling it the Los Santos Summer Special. Like that's not a name that you call a DLC necessarily. So I'm expecting some new vehicles, the new missions, and it's going to roll out about probably 4:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. What I would like to see with this DLC is not lag. I don't want to see lag. But what I would like to see with this DLC is in the newswire, they mentioned, where was it? A number of general improvements and fixes. I would love to see a quality of life update in this DLC. What does that mean? Well, basically better payouts for missions, for like VIP missions. Instead of doing around $20,000, they're paying out $40,000. They're essentially double. VIP missions, maybe not client jobs, but VIP missions, story missions, like the contact missions and stuff like that. Those should always be like double money. Just better payouts for certain things. And that's also what I want to talk about with these new yacht missions. I'm hoping that they pay out about $40,000 per mission. It might be a little harder, maybe a little longer to do, but if they pay out good money, then they'll be worth it. Like the client jobs, they paid out $30,000. That was good money, and they don't take that long. You can literally do the diamond shopping one in like 2 minutes. It doesn't take long. And also speaking of the yachts, you can see I'm sitting on my yacht here. I would love to do more with my yacht, other than just the missions that we're going to be doing. I would love for my yacht to be like my penthouse, where I could decorate it a little more, maybe put some art pieces up, some decor, stuff like that, but also like have arcade games in there or something. Just some more to do on the yacht, more of a reason to actually come to my yachts. Not that I go to my penthouse a lot, but there's just more of a reason to have and own a yacht other than just missions. Like, for example, if they maybe allowed us to store vehicles here. Well, what are you talking about? You don't want to store cars on your boat. I'm not talking about cars. I'm talking about water-based vehicles, boats, jet skis, stuff like that. Now, in the newswire, it says that they're expecting more than a dozen new vehicles. But it doesn't say that those vehicles are cars. What if we got new boats and stuff? That'd be pretty sweet. What if out of those, let's say 16 vehicles that they're going to add, what if 6 of them were boats? Or like water-based vehicles, boats, jet skis, whatever. maybe a new submarine, something. And then also, we could customize them at our yacht. Like we bring them to the back here. Let me stand up and show you. We bring them to the back here where these other boats are. Maybe pull up to the back part of the boat, and there'll be a little blue Corona at the back part where we could then have our boat be pulled into the yacht, and there'll be a mechanic in there who will work on our boat. And I'm not asking for like crazy customizations, maybe more like the planes where you can like put a new livery on it, change the color, maybe add like a turret or something to it. Who knows? Don't go too crazy with like the weapons and stuff like that. But just, I mean, if we're gonna be doing missions on the water, we should have better water-based vehicles to handle such situations. I mean, we already have like the Blazer Aqua and the Blazer Technical, the APC tank, the Deluxo, you know, all that stuff can go on, that can, you know, float or just be in the water. That one James Bond vehicle that can go in the water, I can't remember the name of it, but it's essentially like a submarine. You can drive and just go straight underwater with it, and you can shoot rockets with it. But if we had boats and stuff that we could use to do these missions, that would be a lot cooler, a lot better. Again, they didn't say they were necessary cars. We are definitely getting 2 cars for the open wheel races, and then we're getting that new supercar, but they didn't say they were all going to be cars. So there's a chance we might get some new boats, and that would be pretty awesome. Another thing I would like to see with this DLC is basically just an update to everything. Like I said, the quality of life. I want more to do with my yacht. I want more to do in this game, period. Like not just those new missions. I heard that there were RON missions that we were gonna get. Drop that for us in about 2 months, because you know we're gonna get drip feed with these vehicles. Drop that for us in about 2 months. Speaking of vehicles, which reminds me, what I would like to see with this, those 16 vehicles or whatever that we're gonna get, they could be, you know, if 6 of them are boats, 10 of them are actual cars, make them bennies, but also give us some vehicles that have been in the game for bennies. Like I could think of the Penumbra, could definitely use a bennies upgrade. The Feltzer, the ETR1, that is such a great vehicle, but the customization on it is terrible. The Pegassi Reaper, that's an awesome looking vehicle, but the customization on it is just terrible. Also, these new open wheel race vehicles, they could end up being Benny's vehicles of some sort, where we have to bring in maybe the older open wheel race vehicles. I don't know what brand those other vehicles are. I know that this one that they show us in the news bar is the Declassi, because it's got the Declassi logo on the hood of it. But maybe we have to bring in the older versions of the open wheel race vehicles to upgrade them to these vehicles. But like I said, I want to see some older vehicles brought into Benny's and given that Benny's touch. Not necessarily lowriders, but you know, they mentioned like tuners and stuff like that. Give us NOS. You know, I had talked about some time ago wanting NOS in the game, like when they released the can't remember what the heck it's called, but they did the Banshee 900R, and then they did the other vehicle. I can't remember what the other vehicle is, but that other vehicle had a NOS tank in it. And then other vehicles since have had NOS tanks in them, but we don't have NOS in the game. And you know, at the time when I mentioned it, it was probably a little ludicrous. You know, like, why would you put a boost? There's no boost in this game. None of these vehicles have boost. But since then, we've gotten oppressors, Deluxos, just the arena war vehicles, the scramjet, the vigilante, just so many, the Impanti Ruiner 2000, just so many vehicles that just do ridiculous things. Why can't we have tuner vehicles with NOS in them? Turbo boost, you know? That was something I would love to see for the Benny's vehicles. And like I said, just take us back to some of these classic cars that we have in the game and give them the Benny's upgrade. In terms of pricing, I don't think you're going to need much for the first day, because we don't have any new properties. This is the property that they're working from, basically. If you don't own a yacht, you can basically add another $6 to $10 million of what I'm going to say. Basically, I think for first day, for all the items we're going to get, you'll need $5 to $10 million. In all honesty. If you don't have a yacht, like I said, another $6 to $10 million, so you're looking $11 to $20 million. And maybe they'll put yachts on sale. They usually do that like once a month. So if you don't have a yacht and Tuesday you still don't have a yacht, they're not on sale, maybe wait a week or so and then they'll go on sale again, and then you can do these missions. Because I don't think these missions are going to be like must play, you know. And if you do really want to play them, I'm sure you can jump in with some other people who have yachts who are going to play them. And I'm hoping that they are like client jobs where you can do them solo in a private lobby or something like that, or even maybe they're like contact missions where you go into your own separate lobby. Who knows? But that's something that I would like to see. And basically just, again, it's not going to be a huge update. I'm not expecting much with this. There's going to be new adversary modes. I'm sure that they already mentioned it, the ones in the casinos. But I would like to see just something better for GTA Online. I've been playing this game for 7 years, and the grind it's always a grind. No matter what, they are not gonna not make us grind in this game. If you want money, you have to grind for it. That's real life. If you want money, you have to work for it. Which reminds me, I got to get this over with so I can go back to work. But if you want money, you have to work for it. But if they could just ease our trouble just a little bit more, that would be so much better. Help us out just a little bit. Make all the little stuff double money. VIP missions, contact missions, hell, even client jobs. And then make these new yacht missions pay out about 40K. That'd be great. And give us classic vehicles at Benny's, vehicles that we already have in the game. Give them to us at Benny's so we can customize them and then make them a lot better than they already are. But that is pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. Like I said, I got to get back to work. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like. Let me know what you would like to see in the update coming in less than 24 hours down in the comments. And with all that said and done, guys, my name is DJ CS. Have a good one. I will see you in the next video. And as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.